Alright guys, Mirror Mask again, we're back. I think I'm gonna run around and do a little bit of my storyline quests and stuff right now. I'm level 25 Arcanist at the moment. I'm really liking it. I'm trying to push it today. Hopefully today I can get another 4 levels into the game. I'm almost level 26 now. So another 4 levels I'll be able to get my job, and I'm not sure if I want to go Scholar or if I want to go Summoner. Summoner's more of a DPS role, kind of pet-based DPS, and the Scholar's more of pet-based healing role. So, but yeah, I'm leaning towards Summoner at the moment because the Ifrit pet looks really cool, and it apparently does a lot of melee AoE damage. So, anyway, let's jump into the game. Follow me along, and let's get some quests done. So we got to get to Old Gridania. Alright, well, we'll head to New Gridania and then run down the old road and get to Old Gridania. Because apparently I didn't pick up a crystal or something there, so we'll have to do it this way. Alright, oh, look at there. Just run right here. And go this way. For those of you that are new to the game or something like that and haven't played a lot, I'm going to explain a little bit about how the map works. Each little area that's connected to the map you're on is going to appear as a little blue word on one of the exits of the map that you're currently on. And quests, you know, pop up as the usual exclamation mark, like here. But the quest turn-ins and specific things that the quests are asking you to do, or NPCs you need to talk to, or things like that, if it's a generalized, you know, go kill stuff in this area kind of thing, it's just going to be a red circle like you're familiar with seeing. But if it's an NPC you have to talk to, it's going to show up as, I don't know if you can see this really well, I can't zoom in on the map any more than this, but it's going to look like a little play button, a little orangish, yellowish, whitish play button. And that's what the icon you're looking for when you need to talk to an NPC for a quest. It's not going to be a question mark or something like that, like you're familiar with seeing. And then, you know, mailboxes, you know, it's the little envelope like you're used to seeing. Points of interest, a little red tick on the map. But yeah, that's probably the main thing that you need to know when you're looking at the map and you're looking for NPCs, is you're not looking for that question mark like you're used to seeing in most other games you've played. So just a little tip. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. I don't know. Alright, this is telling me to talk to an NPC here. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, it's a destination right here. The destination things, if you need to go to a specific spot and do something at that spot, they'll show up. It'll say destination, just like right here. And it'll show up in it with a little sparkly area. I know some other games show like a little beam of light or something. You know, you stand in that spot and it does it. But in Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, it's going to be a little sparkly area.
I lost my son to the calamity.
To To skip, if you want to watch cutscenes and things like that, you can go ahead and just let it play. If you want to skip it, you'll double tap escape twice, and it'll pop up a little window that says, would you like to skip the cutscene? And they're fun to watch, you know, for a little while, but after you've seen them and you get used to seeing them and you realize, oh, these things take forever to get through and it's a bunch of clicking of the mouse, I just skip them sometimes. Alright, let's see. Alright, I got to go to lower deck, so I'm going to use my return thing here. This is kind of like your return thing right here. It looks like a little house icon. You hover over it, it says return. This is kind of like your Hearthstone, basically. You'll link up to a crystal and make that your primary return, and then when you click return, it'll take you back to it. You also have the option to teleport to crystals that you have linked or that you have made contact with, and that works kind of like a big port around kind of thing. It does cost gil to port around though, so be mindful of that. You'll burn through your gil very quickly trying to just port around. I tend to just run to most places, but if it's, you know, like I gotta go back to my home city or something like that, which is where I'm linked to, on my return, I'll just hit my return. It's just much faster to go back that way instead of having to run through and take airships from other maps, and it can be a pain. Alright, so we're gonna run over here. There's that icon I was talking about right here, so move the map over. It's not a question mark, it's a little play button. And when I actually get up to this spot, I'll show you what it looks like up close when it's actually above someone's head or in a destination area. This is what you're looking for right here. It's not going to be a question mark, it's going to be this little play button. Why, yes, I would like to proceed.
Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Alright, where to now? Shaunaland. Okay, well, I got to go to Olda now. Let's check teleport. What do I have in Olda? What's that next to? Alright, well, best bet, I'm just going to take the airship on this one because I don't seem to have picked up a crystal that's close to where I need to go. No horizon, no, that's not it. Alright, well, here's a good time for me to show you how to use airships. You'll go to a lift attendant. He'll be in the main cities and stuff. And you'll go to where it says, take the lift to the airship landing. Now, in order to even use the airships, you're going to have to, I forgot what the name of the thing is. It's in your storyline quest. You're going to have to actually unlock the ability to use the airships. So, until you've got that done, you won't be able to actually take an airship. Alright, what is that telling me to do? Oh. And see, I want to purchase to Olda. They're not free to use either. Everything costs you money in this game to travel around, unless it's your own personal chocolate amount. Just like before, you want to skip a cutscene, escape, click yes. You can watch the cutscenes if you want, but the airship cutscene I've seen a million times, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. thaw. I think steps to thaw is strip. If not, it'll be the other one. Yep, there it is. Steps to thaw. Have I tuned to that before? Yes, I have. Okay. Apparently I have a cell phone in my ear that I just tap like that, and yeah, so welcome to the future. Alright, so I have to go back to the walking sands. So now we'll teleport to Horizon. Ugh, these things are starting to get expensive. But it does help you get around the world faster. It gives you incentive to do crafting, to make stuff, to sell it, stuff like that. Being able to port around the world is an extremely efficient way of getting around. Even though it costs money, it's still the most efficient way because it's instant. It's not like in other games where you board a little plane or you board a mount and it just runs and it takes forever to get somewhere. This, pay a little gil, instant teleport. But me, usually, normally, if I'm not, I'm just doing this because I'm doing a video right now and stuff. I'm just porting around. Normally, I'm doing this right here. I'm just patting it around, trying to save as much gil as I possibly can. Now here's something I can show you right now. Alright, this is, see this bar right here? Alright, this is your pet bar. You'll have all these when you first start a Arcanist and you summon your first summon. You'll have all these right here all the way up to this one. The last two right here, this one's unlocked because I'm level 25. I think you unlock this one at level 20. And this one's like level 40 something ish. Let's see, I guess I could go into actions and look at the pet stuff. Yeah, level 40. These are your basic commands. You don't have one that puts your pet on aggressive though, which I wish I had. You know, I'm used to playing with that command in other games. But you have your basic away, your heal, your place. Place is kind of unique. I haven't seen this in too many other games. Place, you'll click place and then you'll point to an area on the screen, like up here for example. And it'll command your pet to go to that area and sit and wait for further commands. And then to get it back, it's just hit heal. Then you have stay, which will tell him to stay in your current location, which most of us are familiar. Most people that play summoners are familiar with that command. Then you have your basic guard command, which tells your pet to anything that hits you or anything you attack to attack that. Then you have your steady, which is basically your passive from other games. Then you have your sick, which is your, you tell it, you command it to go attack something. Obey, I haven't used this one a lot, but from what I understand, it's obey is like you command your pet to only attack, and I think it gives you control over what skills he uses. He'll go and start basic attacking, and then you can command him to do his individual skills as you see fit, instead of him just firing them off automatically. So that's a cool command too. There's a lot of clicking in this game. A whole lot of clicking. More than I'm used to. It seems like everything has a second and third tier to it when you click, as far as menus that pop up. But you get used to it after you play with it for a day or so. You get used to it. It just feels like a lot of clicking. Oh, look at all these. Okay, now, if I think I know what I'm looking at here, I have to choose one of these three. And this is my, I forgot what it's called. I forget what it's called. It's for the little tokens to be able to buy like gear and stuff like that, and your chocobo mount, things like that. The word escapes me right now what it is. So I think I will do serpent. Will it tell me a little bit about what it is? Yep, that's what I thought it was. Grand Company. That's what it's called. That's your Grand Company. I saw the word company there and it reminded me that it was called Grand Company. Alright, where do I gotta go? The Black Shroud. Where is this at? New Grendia? Okay. So, we'll go to Grendia. Gridania, the place to go if you want to turn your quest in. Alright. There's the little icon I'm looking for, so we'll head that way. Go see what they got for me. Oh my gosh, what did you just say? Alright, let's see. Now who do we need to speak to? How do I get there from here? Is that linked to here? Alright, I need to go to Old Gridania, and then I should be able to get from Old Gridania, go out west and hit East Shroud. Okay. we'll do that. The map system takes a little getting used to understand how these places are linked together and how to read the map properly. Because when you first get into the game, if you haven't played it before, it's like, it's completely confusing. Yep, there it is, East Shroud up there. So we're gonna head this way. To the east. Company chest. What is this? This is like a guild bank. Yeah, that's a guild bank, I think. Here's a good chance for me, since I'm standing right by one anyway. You see this little summoning bell? I think I mentioned in one of my other videos, or my other video, that you get a retainer around level 17, and that's how you're able to interact with the auction house. I mean, you can go and you can look at the message boards, which are like right here. This is your auction house message boards, and you'll choose basically what you're looking for, set a level range for it, and it'll shoot out those items. But as you can see, there's nowhere to list anything on here. Like in other games, there's usually a bid, auction, yada 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 tabs or something either at the top or the bottom of the side or wherever, but not in this game. The way it works in here is you can interact with the message board and look at what's on it and buy stuff off of it. But you'll use this summoning bell along with one of your retainers, and it'll summon them to you. So here's mine right here. I called her Mirror, and it'll allow you to interact as far as selling and getting money from what you've sold on the auction house. So like for example, I can sell items directly out of my inventory. These things that you see in this list right now, all these are things that I currently have listed to be sold. You can sell, let's see, you can store items with her. You can let her store gil, or she also holds your auction house winnings, or not winnings, profits. You can sell items, like I said, from your inventory, or you can sell items from your retainer's inventory using this one right here. Everything you see right here is in my retainer's inventory. I think right now the maximum you can hold on an auction house at one time is 40 items. So I've got a bunch of stuff still left over that I got to gradually get listed and moved through the market. But that's just to show you how you interact. Just a quick little tidbit of information there. Yeah, when I first started playing and I went up to a message board, it was like, okay, it's pretty self-explanatory how you filter and look at stuff, but I didn't know that I needed a retainer to be able to list stuff. So that was kind of a pain to figure out, and then finally I figured out how to do it, and then said, well, now I got to do the story quest all the way up to that point, because I think I was like 5 or 6 levels off on my story quest, because I wasn't aware that I had to, you know, have that story quest done in order to be given a retainer license and then be able to recruit retainers. So I don't know how many you can have. Right now I have 2. Because I ran out of space on one of them, and I figured, well, I'll just get another one, that way I can list more items on the auction house. So far I have 2. That may be the limit, I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried to get anything past that. Alright, where am I supposed to go on this map? Alright, let's zoom out. the way down here. So let's get to running. But I'm no expert on. Oops, sorry. I'm no expert on this game at all. I've only been playing, a little while now. I'm still learning a lot of things. I know there's a lot of people in my guild that know a lot more than I do, and I'm trying to feel it out for myself, because I do videos, and a lot of people in the guild, they don't do videos and things like that. So they don't need to pace what they're learning. So through these videos and stuff, I'm trying to educate myself as well as record moments where I have an aha or something like that and catch it on film, so I can stick it on YouTube so you guys can check it out too and maybe learn as I learn. Maybe if you're looking to get the game and you don't have it yet, you just want to do what a select few people do and wait for the game to come out, let it be out for a few weeks, let the bugs and stuff get out of the game, and then purchase the game. But in the meantime, they want to get on YouTube and watch some videos and stuff. So, maybe they'll learn something from some of these videos. Maybe they already know. I don't know. But, I'm just here recording videos. Alright, can I get up this? Yeah, okay. I remember doing a story quest in this area, right over here by this tree. About died doing it too. It may have been in my other video, I don't know. Okay, wait a second. That's not what I needed to do. I need to go a little farther to the east and then cut down through here. I'll tell you one little tip that might help some of you that I've discovered is running around with your map open, because this mini map, yeah, it ain't cutting it. And since you can just grab your map and resize it as you see fit, I usually run mine like this. That way you can see a large view of the map that you're currently on. You can see where fates are popping up. It makes tracking fates and stuff a lot easier. Just a little tip. Maybe a lot of you guys already do that, but it's just something that I found to be handy. So I figured I'd share it. Ah, there we go. One thing I wish they would do though on like the world maps and things like that, I wish they would tell you what general area, what general level range is that, for that area. Because I found myself several times just running off into an area, and all of a sudden I go from level 8 and 9 mobs to level 47 mobs. I'm like, what? Alright, this must be some kind of instance or something. A personal storyline instance. So we'll check that out. Oh, let me summon my little pet. And get to work. I wish I had some AoE. It'd be a lot easier. This tab targeting in this game is horrendous. It's not cool at all. Like right now, It's hard to tell because it's just a small group of mobs right in front of me, so it's easy to tab through them. But if there were other mobs to around the side and even behind me, my tab would just start pinging between everything. I mean, it'd be nice if they set it to where it was kind of a conal thing, so the general direction that you're looking, it would tab through those mobs. That would be a huge help. But as of right now, it just tabs to whatever. It'll even tab to things that are like way out of your casting range, way off in the distance. Hello. I tell you, the 2.5 second cast timer when you first start out, I mean, you'll be able to shorten that as you level up and you get gear that has stats that reduce your cast time. But the let me rephrase that, reduce your global cooldown cast time. But when you first start out, the 2.5 it's really hard to get used to. Right now, I've only got my global cooldown down to like 2.48. I barely have any stats that reduce cooldown at the moment. But just letting you know, I mean, you're not stuck with that 2.5 global cooldown. You will be able to reduce that one. Get some dots rolling. Yeah, that might hurt. Completing this, it may level me. I may get level 26 out of this. We'll see. Fix. That is a teeny tiny dude. Like a little acorn with that haircut. He does look like a little acorn, huh? Alright, where to now? Okay. Alright, oh, there's a fate. Let's see if we can get to it in time and get any credit. Maybe we will. What? That's hard to believe. Oh, level's too high. I gotta sink down. These fates are incredibly good XP. They're the fastest way to level. When you sit in areas and you grind on mobs and you use the fates and stuff, it's extremely fast levels. And sadly enough, there's a lot of people that have the whole solo mentality and stuff still from other games that they just don't understand. I mean, you get bonuses for being in a party, bonus to XP and stuff, when you're in a party with people. So, you know, when you're playing this game, you need to go back to the old school mentality, that mindset of like always looking for a party to be in when you're out about in the world. Even if you're just off questing and stuff, you know, getting that kill XP and the chain XP from grinding on mobs and doing fates and stuff like that, it's the best XP that I found, you know, to get. Just get you a light or a full party and just go to town, man. Shoot up in levels. But I mean, there's been times, you know, I'll sit in game and I'll yell in chat for like an hour, like, does anybody want to party up? Does anybody want to do this or that? See, look at that. That's almost 4,000 XP. And that took, what, 30, 40, 50 seconds, a minute tops? I mean, you can't beat that. And see, there's another one up here. And there's a ton of mobs to grind on, you know, around this area in between doing the fates. See, here's another one here. It just popped up. You got one right here. When you get on your Chocobo Mountain and stuff like that, you get to these areas faster, and you just ping back and forth these in between these fates while just grinding mobs in the general area when fates aren't going on. And it's super fast XP. But unfortunately, you know, during Phase 4 of the beta, it was super easy. People were just partying up left and right. Every time I ran out of town, I was getting party invites and this and that. And now it's like, I don't know what happened between Phase 4 and Early Access, which, by the way, this video is from Early Access, so you won't actually see it for a few days, but because of the NDA and all that. But yeah, it's like I see general chat just lit up with people screaming for parties and stuff, like, hey, please invite me to parties, and anybody doing fake grinds or anything like that, you know, and they just fall on deaf ears. I mean, everyone's out doing the solo gig right now. Which is kind of shocking considering how many people are on these servers. I mean, there's a ton of people playing this game right now, and very few of them are actually in parties with each other. So that's a tip, any of you guys come into the game and all that stuff. Partying is the key in this game. It makes chaining kills a lot faster. When you chain kills, you get extra XP for doing so. And when you're in a party, you get extra kill XP, bonus XP. And it's just a super efficient way of leveling. But the problem is when you go out and you try to do it solo, if you're not tagging these mobs before other people tag them, then you don't get any kill XP for it. You'll get contribution towards the fate completion, but you won't get that kill XP. And sometimes that kill XP from killing all those mobs and stuff in a fate is way more XP than you would actually get for completing the fate. So you get all that kill XP plus the fate XP. I mean, it's like the equivalent of turning in, 4 or 5 quests. It's insane XP in a short amount of time. But unless you have some kind of AoE skills or something like that, you're not going to get the majority of these fate mobs tagged before other people get them tagged that have AoE skills. So you're not going to get a lot of kill XP if you're just single targeting it. Like me, I'm an Arcanist. I only have single target skills at the moment. Maybe a little later on I'll have some AoE skills or something, but as of right now it's just single target. So while everyone else is killing stuff, I'm constantly trying to catch that group of mobs that spawn in, in the waves during the fate and stuff. And I'm just trying to dot them up as fast as I can. Trying to beat them. It's like the Wild West with my trigger finger. I'm just trying to, boom, get that dot on them, tag it, try to get to the next mob, try to get as many tags as I can so I can get some kill XP. But it'd be so much easier, you know, if people would party together and we had a full party and I had people in the group tagging stuff with me. So, you know, then everybody's getting bonus XP, everybody's getting kill XP, plus everyone's getting the fake completion XP. Alright, where do I gotta go? Okay, right over here. Alright, what do I need out of all this stuff? Ear cuffs. I don't actually have any ear cuffs, I don't think, so I'll take this. Yep, that leveled me. 26. Alright, let's go here. I need to equip some ear cuffs. Okay, can I skip that? I mean, is this like an important thing? That one's kind of funny. My oath that I swear is woods will be done. I'll choose that one. I don't know if it has any impact on my storyline or what, but the woods will be done. Alright dudes, don't worry, the woods will be done. The woods will be done. Thank you guys. Thank you. Woods will be done. Alfred, go. Ah, look at that, snake bitten. Okay. Now what? Where do I gotta go now? Thonolin. We go to Western Thonolin. I really don't want to do it because it costs a lot, but I got to teleport. Burning through that cash. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video now. It's getting close to time to get dinner. I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you like it. I'll see you guys later.